What's going on, everybody? It's Sasha, your market expert here in Charlotte. I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to the channel where today we're going to be talking about a very popular area here in Charlotte, and that is South End. So if you haven't already done so, guys, do me a favor. If you want to know everything there is to know about Charlotte, its surrounding areas, its surrounding suburbs, and our real estate market, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if you like this video, and feel free to leave me a comment with any questions or anything that I might be able to help you with. As always, if there's anything I can do for you personally with your relocation to the Charlotte area, feel free to call, text, or email me anytime. All my contact information is down below. Now, with that being said, let's just hop right into it. I honestly made a few notes and I started to overanalyze. I'm best when I'm just talking and making a video like if it was just you and I together and we were driving around South End. So South End is very popular and with good reason. It's seen a tremendous amount of growth these last 5 to 10 years.
You're in South End. If you look around South End, you know that place is growing. I mean, every week it seems like a new building or restaurant's popping up.
Oh, you are so right, Carolyn. And people that we spoke to today say they are not surprised here at Suffolk Punch, the site of tomorrow's fundraiser, by the way. Getting busy. Happy Friday. A new State of the Center City report was released yesterday looking at what many big metro areas hope to offer. And that's a place to work, live, and play.
But honestly, the major growth kind of started around 2005 when they started to bring residential units. So there's a lot more livability in South End to go along with, a lot of the commercial space that they have there. And this is just an area that's extremely vibrant. There's always something to do day or night. There is, it just has a really nice laid back atmosphere. There's a ton of breweries. There's around 8 breweries over there to choose from, a ton of restaurants, pubs, anything you can honestly think of to have a good time, not to mention just the ambiance. All the people over there walking around, walking their dogs, exercising, shopping, whatever they're doing, it's one of those things that just feels right. I was just there a little bit ago checking in on one of my clients' townhouses, and I was just driving and looking. It just has a great feeling to it. It's extremely hard to explain. And these last 2 years have also given South End a very big push. Now, I hate talking about it, but due to the pandemic, a lot of my clients were visiting town, and when they were exploring the city, obviously the first place you would kind of go to is Uptown Charlotte. During the pandemic, Uptown Charlotte was a complete ghost town. Everybody was working from home, so honestly, there was just nobody out. It wasn't vibrant, nothing. And then a lot of people, I think, shifted a little bit more towards South End because even though we were in the middle of this pandemic and everything, it seemed like South End was still that vibrant area, just because I think there's more things to do in South End that is outdoors as opposed to Uptown Charlotte. A lot of the places that I mentioned, the restaurants, the breweries, they have a ton of outdoor space, not to mention walking space like our rail yard along the light rail. If you're driving over there, you're going to see a ton of people on scooters, jogging, exercising, and there's a ton of room to do so. And that's why I feel a lot more people gravitated towards that area kind of, in between 2020 up until, I'd say about a year ago. So within that year, I think a ton of people started to gravitate towards South End area more. So really quick, I forgot to do this a little bit ago because I'm rambling. South End is located just southwest of Uptown Charlotte. So if you're looking over there, the 2 predominant zip codes are going to be 28203 and 28209. And yes, they are connected by a bridge. So if you happen to be in the area, it's totally common for people to take an Uber to Uptown Charlotte, explore our Uptown area, the major city, and then just hop on one of those electric bikes, electric scooters, and then scoot on over to South End where you can explore that entire area over there. Now, a question that I get asked often by people that are looking in the South End area, potentially looking to move there, buy a home there or a condo, is what is the predominant age range in South End? So I will tell you the predominant age range is going to be between 30 and 35. That is going to be the predominant age range. So there's a lot of young professionals that move to the South End area because, like I mentioned, it's a very vibrant area and it's very close to Uptown. There's a ton of things to do. So a lot of the young professionals that are in tech, finance, and healthcare, once they graduate, they want to live in an area like this to get to enjoy their time off and spend their days having some fun when they're not working. Now, the age range obviously does vary. Honestly, anywhere from 20 to 50 years old is going to be kind of the majority of the people that are there.
Actually, my husband and I come down here every weekend, and we love walking the trails. And we stop and we get kombucha like at Lenny Boy, and then we'll walk just uptown. There's just so much to do right in this area.
Like I said, a lot of stuff to do, so people will go there on the weekend and just spend the entire day in South End. So kind of keeping along the same lines of that, South End is one of the few walkable neighborhoods that is truly walkable that we have in the Charlotte area. Like I mentioned, you're right there on the light rail, so your access to Uptown Charlotte, to NODA, if you're going to university, is all right there. Sporting events, you're very close to the Spectrum Center, you're very close to Bank of America Stadium, which is where the Panthers play. And like I said, all that stuff is within your fingertips, and that's what makes this area popular. Now, would I recommend you moving to South End? So this is a very personal question. Only you know what you're kind of looking for in an area, but as far as it goes, my personal opinion, 100% yes. So like I said, South End is just a great area. It is like the true definition of eat, work, play. Your job is most likely going to be there. The commercial space is a ton. There's so many other businesses that are kind of flocking to this area. And a lot of people in the past 2 years have said that commercial space, office space is going through a very rough time. That is not the case in South End. People are fighting for commercial space in the South End area because they're seeing that boom. So like I mentioned, you can eat there, you can work there, you can play there. It's an all-around great area, so I definitely recommend it. Just keep in mind, because it does offer everything that I just mentioned in this video, it is not a cheap area to live. So if there's any other questions you have about anything about the South End area, maybe some other areas, feel free to call, text, or email me anytime, and make sure you hit the subscribe button for the future videos I will be making, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye.